Saludos amigos, estamos aquí en directo desde el Royal Rumble Media Junket. Aquí me encuentro con José Montesino y la superestrella de la WWE, Otis. So today we're going to be interviewing Otis from Alpha Academy. Jose, go ahead with the question.
First of all, I just want to ask you, how's been this transition, obviously, being with Heavy Machinery, now being with Gable, Maxine. I feel it's a whole different conception of the team. How you been dealing with those changes from being like a serious wrestler and being now a little bit more entertaining? Because for me, you're one of the funniest guys in the entire roster.
That was the hardest part, brother, was definitely trying to be a bad guy, but then I would get like a little cheer. I start shaking my hips, and I'd be like, dude, you got to start thinking asshole here. I'm sorry. But it was like, it was different experience, but I tell you, at the end of the day, no one really hated me. It was kind of the thing where it's like, I mean, I have my few haters out there, whatever, everybody does. But it was just like, man, I'm just playing this monster. I want to be the monster with the energy. So it was, but it was also fun too because Gable's a heel master. You know what I mean? And he has that cocky, beautiful smile. You know what I mean? So, transition-wise, it had to come to being back to good guys because eventually everything the shish touched on, the sayings, and me just being weird. And now we got more members in the Alpha Academy, baby.
So now, how you compare your time with Heavy Machinery and your time now with Alpha Academy?
I would say Tucky was it was like love, not at first sight. When I was at NXT, I was brand new. I was about a month in, and I think Tucky was at a plateau where it was kind of like he was doing the all-night Tucker Night thing. When we actually became together and became like a unit, and it took about 6 months to get going. But I would say it's hard to pick what's funner times because they're both unique in its own way. I can't pick which one. But with Tucky, it was constantly ribs. It was constantly like he knew what made me mad, and I would mess with him on the road. But I definitely missed him. He's my big brother always. I just saw him. We were in Portland, Oregon. So now he's an old man now. Now he's just after we had wrestling practice. He coaches now. We just fell asleep at 7:30. I'm like, all right. I'm so cranked up, brother.
Now, another thing, what can we expect from Otis in the Royal Rumble?
Expect this, and I want this right now, guys. Draw Otis number one, the number one guy, number one. I'm going after Gunther's longest record of being in the Royal Rumble, the biggest load to last in that ring and win the Royal Rumble, even though if Coach Gable and Tazal were there. I'm sorry, I'm going to stay right on my ground. But yes, I'm coming for you, Gunther, and your haircut.
1, 2, is this on?